Hello, this is Christine with Natural Health. I hope all is well today. Today I weighed in at 205.2 pounds. I only lost zero point 0.4 pounds. I'm not happy about that at all. I have a total loss of 16.4 pounds. So there are two things that could be going on. Number one, the first thing is that our bodies were not meant to lose weight. Our bodies were made to store energy, which is fat, so that when we come into the the famine times, we will still have enough energy from our fat in order to continue on until we got our next meal. So the way our bodies were designed were to have feasting times and then times of famine. Um, but now that food is at our fingertips everywhere we go, you can't even ride a block down the street without passing fast food joint, a restaurant, so a pizza place. So we all have become obese. That's part of the obesity problem. The other part of the obesity problem is in the 1970s. They told everybody that fat was bad and that carbohydrates were good. Wrong. Fat does not make fat. Carbohydrates make fat. Sugar makes fat, and if you eat too much protein, that turns into fat. But one thing that does not make fat, and that is fat. Okay, let me get off of my soapbox. The next thing that could be happening is the fat whoosh. And what the fat whoosh is that our cells, again, our bodies were not designed to lose weight. So when we lose fat, our fat cells fill up with water, holding a place for fat. So once we eat anything that makes fat, then guess what? Those cells will fill up with the fat and release the water. And your cells will hold on to the water for several days before it will release it. So I'm hoping that is what is going on, because I haven't changed anything, and I feel like I should be losing at least 1 pound. So with that being said, I'm waiting for the big whoosh. And that has happened to me before, where I was doing intermittent fasting and I wasn't losing. It must have been like 3 or 4 days, and then all of a sudden I lost 3 pounds. So that is a possibility, and I hope that is what is going on, because I would like to see the scale go down under 200 pounds. That was my goal for this fast. I am in the fourth stage of detoxification, which is the last stage of detoxification. And that stage is where your body is completely adapted to the fast. Do I feel like my body is completely adapted to the fast? No. I still do not have a burst of energy like I did the first couple of days when I was fasting. But of course, I'm not hungry. I am reminded of food all the time. I've been tempted of food. One of my coworkers had a container full of hazelnuts unshelled. I've never seen hazelnuts unshelled, and I am a nut fanatic. So that's one of the things that I really have to watch out for, is that I do not consume too many nuts, because if I consume too many nuts, even though if they're the right nuts, meaning that they don't have a lot of carbohydrates, I will not gain weight. but you won't lose weight either because you're eating just as many calories as your body is expending. Now, there's a twist to that because with intermittent fasting, you're eating a lot of food in a small window of time. And with a lot of people, they can do that and they still lose weight. So it all depends on your body, your metabolism, what's going on with you. I know for me, a lot of times I lose weight slowly, but once I get started, it'll rev up like an engine and the weight will just start to come off. So again, the things that you need to do, you need to stay hydrated. And electrolytes are important. I'm going to say it again. Electrolytes are important. Electrolytes are important. A lot of people think that they don't need electrolytes. And that's why people have headaches. That's why people feel nauseated. That's why people are fainting. That's why people are feeling dizzy, is because they do not have enough electrolytes, or they're not taking any electrolytes at all. And if I feel the inkling of a headache, if I feel like, I feel a little dizzy, I make sure that I drink some more electrolytes because that's a sign to me that I need more in my body. What happens is when you're on a water fast and you're drinking water, you're washing out all of the excess electrolytes that your body is not using at that point in time. So you have to keep replenishing your electrolytes. Now, when you're on a dry fast, you don't get those symptoms because you're not drinking water and the electrolytes that you have in your body are still replenishing your body. Your body is still using them because they're not being washed out. So remember that. Those are the two key, most important things to do. And I always say, if you feel like you need to sit down, sit down. That's what I do. Okay, so some of the other things that happen during this fourth stage of detoxification are your energy increases. You have clarity of mind. Now, I do have clarity of mind. I had an issue today with the accrual of accounting and prepaid accounting, and the person was trying to trip me up. I don't know if they was trying to trip me up or if they just really didn't understand the concept. But I was able to explain it to her so that she understood. The healing of your organs are being completed. Your body starts to replace all of the damaged tissue that has been removed. After 20 days, your mental clarity has heightened, which is good. And I do, now today and yesterday, I was feeling a little mentally, meaning that I didn't feel like I could pop off at any time, but I felt like I was just tolerating some people. I had a couple of business calls yesterday and I felt like I was tolerating them. Not like I was really calm and cool like I normally am. Okay. But I will say that over the entire course of this fast, after I got through the first 3 days where I had so much energy, I almost felt anxious. After I got past that, I was able to deal with people like, it's okay. Don't worry. Don't rush. It's okay. Oh, I'm here. It's okay. So I had a lot of patience. Today and yesterday, I didn't exemplify the same quality. So I do need to work on that because patience is not my top virtue. So I can always use more patience, and I'm working on that. I'm working to be better each and every day. And also you have more emotional balance, which I do feel emotional balance. And your memory and concentration has improved. Okay, this is day number 16. I have 5 more days. I'm so excited. Countdown is here. I can't wait until it's a 0 more days. I'm not physically hungry, but mentally I can eat. So I weighed in today at 205.2 pounds. I've lost a total of 16.4 pounds. Only lost 0.4 pounds today, and I'm not happy about that. Did you hear the only? Yeah, only. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow, and I am praying that I lose 1 pound tomorrow. So I will check in with you tomorrow to let you know my stats and how I'm doing. Thanks, and I'll talk to you soon.